What's up, y'all? I'm back. Uh, shoot. Yeah, I'm back. Um, yeah, like how I started my last video, man. I wish peace for everybody. You know, um, and I just wish that everybody can find some type of way to be happy in this world with everything that's going on. So I'm sending that to everybody that's watching this video because that's what I want for myself and just fulfillment in life. But yeah, today we're gonna talk about shame and guilt. I just had a great conversation um, with some of my homies, at the gym, and we was just talking about life after football and everything else we was dealing with because we all play college football. But um, man, we were talking about just struggling in life, trying to overcome trials and things, bad habits that you're dealing with, or things that are not of you, but things that you do, and we realized that most times um, the reason why people stay in the same loop or stay in the same circle of bad habits and they get into like the hamster, they get into the hamster wheel or whatever. They just go in circles in the same shit. They can't get over this problem, they can't overcome this bad habit, they can't overcome this. And just from my own life and study and paying attention, we kind of agreed that it's from, you know, one of the reasons is because people shame themselves and um, they feel guilty all the time, when they struggle, with bad habits, like from anything from overeating, or just being lazy, procrastination, lust, struggling with adult content, pornography, and shit, stuff like that. Um, the list goes on. Um, but one of the things I realized in my own life is that when I would struggle, when I would try to commit to do something, or this is with commitment and fail anything in life, failure. When I was trying to do something or commit to a goal or set up a plan, and then if I fell short, um, man, I would feel so bad about myself inside, and over time, you know, of going through problems and overcoming and going through problems, I realized that one of the things that made it um, made it harder for me to overcome, or it made the process longer than it had to be, was that I would shame and myself and feel guilty every time I fell short. Um, but that's not the way to go, bro, brother and sister. That's not the way to go at all, because what shame will do to you um, is it will make you feel guilty enough to stay in the position that you're in. For example, let me think of a small example. Let's just say I told myself I'm going to go to the gym 3 times this week or 5 times. Let's just say I'm going to go to the gym 5 times this week. And I only go on Monday, and then the rest of the days I'm just tired from work or whatever, and I end up not going. And then the weekend comes around, and I think about this past week of me not doing what I said I was going to do. And the average person will beat themselves up mentally, or that um, the negative voice in your head, it'll beat you up, bro. It'll beat you up to the point where you'll stay there. You'll stay in that loop. You probably won't go to the gym anymore, or you'll just stay on the can't really get consistent, type of thing, or just you'll never get your mind fixed to the point where you have to accept that it won't look beautiful or perfect in the beginning when you start a new journey or you're trying to overcome something, because you have to realize how long you were doing that other thing. I mean, yeah, so how long you were doing that other thing, or whatever habit, or um, whatever other lifestyle you were living, you have to realize how long that was in your life before you even decided to try to change. So when you think about that, you realize, like, damn, well, I'm going back to that example. Well, I did want to go to the gym 5 times past week. I didn't. I only went once, but man, I shouldn't be mad at myself. At least I went once. I hadn't been going at all. Um, and just accept the fact that, well, I can't be too mad at myself because I took one step forward, which is something to be proud about. Um, and I hadn't been going to the gym. So how could I be mad at myself for not going to the gym? Um, you know, if I hadn't been going to the gym for the last 10 years, but now I'm striving to change. You should be just that alone should make you be happy and put a smile on your face. Yeah, you didn't accomplish what you want to accomplish, but you started. You you are actually on a journey to change your life. And like I said, it's a journey. Um, you watching this video right now, I'm sure you're of some age, at least 15 or whatever. Most of us probably gonna be around my age, 26 or whatever, 30 plus or whatever. So we've been doing things for decades that we're trying to get rid of now. You'll have to be, if you think that just because you make your mind up that you want to change or you want to overcome this habit or you want to do this thing or, change your life, that is going to happen overnight just because you got all the knowledge you feel like you need in the moment. But that ain't going to it. That ain't it. You'll go insane. Um, if you don't be patient with yourself through this journey because you're going to fall, you're going to slip up, with your bad habits, trying to overcome them. You're not just going cold turkey everything. You can now God might allow you to cold turkey certain things in your life just to show you the power that you got inside to overcome all the other stuff. But for the most part, you're not finna cold turkey all that stuff that you dealing with in your life that you're trying to overcome or what you're trying to change into. You're not finna cold turkey that stuff. And cold turkey, I mean like just stop at the drop of a dime and just change. That's not how life works. That's why it's called a journey. Um, you gotta be willing to understand that, man, this is gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a dog fight. But you just gotta keep envisioning, yourself on the other side being successful, looking back. Like, damn, I'm glad I kept going because now look where I'm at. But like I said, shame and guilt in this journey of change and trying to become our best selves. If we keep shame and guilt in our mind, brother, we'll damn near make it impossible for ourselves. Because, like I said, that shame and guilt will make you feel so bad to the point where your mind, the negative thoughts in your mind, will trick you to be like, well, shoot, I done messed up now. I might as well just stay here. I might as well not even try to change. I don't have the ability to, or I don't think I can. Those thoughts in your mind will win over your mind with shame and guilt. So, one of the things that I learned to do to combat that or fight against that is to just, you know, learn to um, accept my flaws, one, not meaning accept my flaws as in, I'm accepting this is who I am and I'm going to be this. Accepting them in the sense that um, this is who I am right now, and I have to accept that I'm not who I want to be first. Um, because when I start this journey to change, um, it's gonna be a lot of turmoil. My old self gonna be fighting with my new self. My new self gonna be fighting with my old self. It's gonna be a lot of days of good and bad in between. It's gonna be a lot of fighting in them early stages, bro. But being able to put a smile on your face and just being happy that you even started the fight alone is what's gonna help you persevere through that journey, bro. I mean, this is with anything in life, bro. Anything that can make you feel guilty in life, slipping up, doing something you weren't supposed to do, brother. Don't beat yourself up. Some of these situations that we in may come with consequences now. Um, but shame and guilt should never really be a big part of it because, like I said, we will stay in a loop. And I'm telling you, I know this from my own life, and I've seen it. I'm telling you, bro, try to find ways to, like I said, always find something to be proud of in your journey of transformation and be able to put a smile on your face. And realize that happiness is a choice. People don't just get happy because something happened to them. That you know. Let me explain that a different way. So there might be things that may make me happy that don't make someone else happy. But there might be things that make other people happy that don't make me happy. So just in that, if you really dig deep into that, that would mean that it's not really what happened that made me happy. Um, it may be my perspective on what happened to decide to be happy. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, happiness is a choice. Gratitude is a choice. Um, there's so much to be happy for in life. There's so much to be, grateful for. And those two things alone will help you overcome shame and guilt. Um, when you're on this journey, bro, trying to try to transform, into your newer self, your better self, your original self, which is like God. Um, but yeah, man, we have to fight the shameful thoughts and guilt thoughts in our mind. When they come, we have to remind ourselves, like, okay, I'm starting to feel bad, but I have to realize, hold on, let me catch myself. Um, you know, let me realize, is my problem really that bad to the point where I just gonna be feeling bad all day? Is it that worth it? No, it's not that worth it. Let me try to find something good about it. You might think that your day might have been 100% terrible, but that's not true. It's still a blessing that you even were able to have a terrible day from your perspective, um, because you had a day. You woke up. You had a day. You had moments in your day. It may be terrible because your perspective, but if you change your perspective, it's something you can learn from every day in your life. I don't care what you're doing. If you had a day, you woke up today. I don't give a damn if you woke up for 10 minutes and went back to sleep for the rest of the day. That 10 minutes or however long you was up for the day, it's lessons in that. Things that you can take from it and learn, and be grateful for, because um, learning is learning is the best thing we could do. I just want to say that you can always find something to be grateful for in your day, to be able to put a smile on your face with the right perspective and attitude. Um, and that will help you overcome shame and guilt. Shame and guilt will destroy you eternally, bro. And it will leave you in a circle doing the same things over and over again, reaching out, trying to grab for stuff that we can find in ourselves. Um, it started to hear, bro. Regardless of how your day went today, you could put a smile on your face. Um, and I realized that in some of my hardest days, I was still able to put a smile on my face because God, I realized that God is putting me through something so I can learn, so I can, like I said in my last video, be qualified for my next position in life. Uh, why would I be ashamed? Why, obviously, people go through traumatic experiences and things that change, their lives because of the pain. But when you try to really have a better perspective and attitude about the worst things that happen to you in your life, you'll be surprised, bro. You'll put a smile on your face, bro. If you really dissect it and try to get the good out of it, leave the negative in there. Try to get the good out of it. Man, you'll put a smile on your face, bro, and you'll realize this thing is really a journey. But as long as I wake up and I'm willing to fight every day, I'm gonna get to where I want to get. Um, so yeah, that's really what I wanted to touch on today. I kind of strayed away, got into something else, but shame and guilt, shame and guilt. We gotta leave those things alone. God doesn't want us shaming ourselves and feeling guilty. He knows, why we are the way we are, what we went through. You gotta understand. One of the last things I'm gonna say is that you know, a lot of us are trying to overcome bad habits and change our lives into a better life. And like I said, you have to accept that we were a certain way before we wanted to change for a long time. So the change doesn't happen overnight. And then on top of that, when you accept that, man, in this world, this wicked world that we live in now, man, we conditioned some of the things that we doing. We're not even doing them because we really want to do it. We're doing it because we've been conditioned from a young age until however old you are now to be doing these things. And then we get older and realize it. And then some of us run from the fight. But you gotta run to the fight though. You gotta run to the fight. Gotta run to the fight, but you know, um, with a good perspective and attitude, and just know that it ain't gonna be easy. But remember that every single day of the fight, every single day of the fight, and this is one thing that God just recently told me. Every single day of the fight, no matter if it's a good day or a bad day, you can put a smile on your face and you can find a way to be happy and be grateful and wake up tomorrow stronger and willing to continue to fight. Um, so yeah, that's all I have for y'all today. I'll definitely be back soon. And like I said, I just wish peace, fulfillment in life, and abundance. You know, anything good. And I just want the best for people, man, because I know it's a real struggle in this world, man, to try to overcome, but it's very possible, and I really, really want people to be happy and find peace. So, like I said, shame and guilt, get rid of it. Get rid of shame and guilt. Don't feel guilty. Don't shame yourself. Be proud. You know, when you if you working on something, you're trying to overcome it, and you relapse, man, turn this thing into like a game, you know. Put a smile on your face, like, you feel me? Damn, I just slipped up again, but it's all good. I'm gonna overcome. I'm gonna overcome. It's just I slipped up. Let's get back to work. Let's get back to work, man. Turn it into something fun. Don't make it all emotionally like, something that you gotta be extremely focused and angry about and just hella serious. Yes, it's serious, but make it fun so you actually want to work on yourself and change. Don't shame yourself. Be patient with yourself and find a way to put a smile on your face through this fight. But yeah, like I said, that's all I have for y'all today. I'll be back soon. I'm wishing peace, happiness, and fulfillment for everybody. Once again, this is your boy, Elijah Kadeem Muhammad. Um, and I'm on a journey back to my original self, and I'm just trying to help y'all to do the same thing. Um, but yeah, I'm out of here. Peace. Yeah.